Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another MAMG Let's Play of Aviary Attorney. I couldn't stay away from this game. This game was just way too much fun, so I want to do another case, because last time, as you guys know, I had to do the same case twice, which kind of sucked, but I'm glad that the recording worked that time. I hope this one works this time on the first try, because that would be really, really annoying. But anyways, so there are 4 cases. This one seems considerably longer, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do it in one episode. But let's just go ahead and start it, and we'll see how far we can get, and maybe I can make it to like the trial sequence or something. I don't know. January 7th, 1848. The Palais du Louvre. That's not how you say that word. Oh, well, hello. Let us be reasonable, senors. I am sure that this is a simple misunderstanding. There's no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest that Spaniard. Okay. A fox among wolves. Interesting. I don't know who to trust anymore, though, because the last time it freaking messed with me. I knew Falcon wouldn't feel like turning up to the office on Friday. But now it's midday on Monday, and there's still no sign of him. This is becoming a little concerning. Let's go look for him. I should probably go find him. His home would be a good place to start, but the bird brain never gave me his address. I guess I'll just have to find him the hard way. So we're playing a Sparrowson? Okay. Palace of Justice, no. That's the prison. Where would he live? I don't know. Not the courthouse, but not at the Baron's place either. That's the prison. I don't know. I'm not gonna find him anywhere. No sign of Falcon here. Excuse me, Rupert. Oh, it's you. The first year dropout. Hey, I didn't drop out. I was forcibly ejected. But that doesn't matter right now. I'm looking for Falcon. Have you seen him? Falcon? The guy who somehow blundered his way through the Catalan trial with the help of some very dubious evidence? No, I haven't seen him since the trial. Oh, well, thanks anyway. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go wherever. I mean, I might as well just check everywhere. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Duhat. Down here. Oh, there you are. It's Sparrowson, right? That's right. I heard about the case you were involved in. I never would have thought that the Baron was a murderer. He always treated me with the utmost respect. But then, I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who put on the best facade. Yeah, I suppose so. Say, how's your friend doing? He seemed a little down last night. Oh, you've seen him? Yes. He was brooding in the corner of Le Canard Joye, mumbling and drinking. It was a little depressing, to be perfectly honest. Le Canard Joye? That dingy student bar on Rue Juan, right? It's not dingy. It's a little rustic. In any case, that's an enormous help. Thanks, mademoiselle. Any time, Sparrowson. I don't remember the names that I gave some of these people. So this one, need to pick me up, come along to Madame Quanel's Student Tavern on Rue Juan. You're always welcome. Sparrowson steps through the doors of Le Canard Joya, the dingiest student tavern in all of Paris. His nostrils fill with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco. Well, ruffle my feathers if it isn't little Sparrowson. I haven't seen you in years. How you doing, hon? I'm feeling pretty good, Madame Quanel. Thanks for asking. I'm actually here to find a friend. He's a big guy named JJ Falcon. Falcon? Yep. That sorry lump has been here all weekend. He's been moaning and muttering himself all weekend. Frankly, he's bringing the whole atmosphere down. I'll take care of him. Thanks, Madame Quanel. It's no problem, hon. He's probably still in the corner drinking room upstairs. Drinking room. No sign of him. Mon Dieu! I almost stepped on the big fellow. Falcon? What are you doing on the floor? Hey, Falcon, wake up! Wow, the bird's completely out cold. He must have drunk this place dry. Let's see, how do you wake a drunk person? Kick him, yell him, or pour a drink on his head. You know, I would say pour a drink on his head if he was like a raging alcoholic and he like, you know, that's all he did. But he's depressed because like he prosecuted or he defended the wrong person. That's sad. Let's Sparrows is probably gonna like kick him super hard, but let's kick him. Nope, nothing. Really? Yell at him? Good morning, Falcon. Nope, nothing. Alright, fine. Well, guess it's time for a rude awakening. Wakey, wakey. I tried, Falcon. I tried to spare this. And he's wet again. Ah, good. You're up. Are you with us, Falcon? Yeah. Feeling sober? We should probably head back to the Aviary office so we can get some work done. I don't understand it, Sparrowson. Huh? I thought I did everything right. I followed all the procedures. I found all the evidence. I presented the case beautifully. And yet, a guilty feline walks free while an innocent man sits in custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice? I'm not gonna say anything. Awkward silence. Sorry, Falcon. I don't have the answers. But what I do have is a freshly baked croissant from Pierre's Boulangerie. Croissants? Yep, they're waiting for you back at the aviary. I'm sitting here, moping about justice, and you offer me croissants? Well, it's not just croissants. I got some pain au chocolats, too. I could go for some pain au chocolats. Fantastic! Let's make a move. Alright, I admit it. These croissants are amazing. I told you. Pierre's Boulangerie on Rue Verde is something else. Oh, that reminds me. The baker told me something interesting. Do you know what they call pain au chocolat in America? They don't call them pain au chocolat? Nope. Pronunciation difficulties. Yeah, seriously. American is a whole nother language. So what do they call them? Chocolate croissants. Hello? Chocolate croissants. What do they call profiteroles? Oh, I think those are still profiteroles, but rather than custard, they fill them with ice cream and smother them in melted chocolate. Simply outstanding. Is this the Aviary Attorney? Can I speak to someone, please? Well, what do they call crepes? Excuse me! Did you just hear something, Sparrowson? Down here! Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one, who I probably eat in a normal habitat? Oh gosh, where to start? Your name, perhaps. Mousy. My name is Mousy. And what can we do for you, Monsieur Mousy? I have this friend, and he's fallen under some legal turbulence. Legal turbulence? You mean he's arrested? Yes, I suppose. They're saying he's a murderer, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it. My voice won't go that high. I shouldn't have picked that voice for him. That's quite a problem. I know, but I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain. Prince of Spain? And you didn't think that was worth mentioning from the start? I forgot. I must ask, Mousy, why did you come to us? I would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with a little more... not terribleness? Expertise. Oh, the prince has great faith in your lawyering skills, Monsieur Falcon. He said that your reputation as a lawyer was renowned. Really? The prince said that? This is a great opportunity, Falcon. Surely you wouldn't deny a request from the Prince of Spain. Meh. Yeah, we'll take it. Of course we'll take the case. Grab your coat, Sparrowson. We have royalty to defend. That's the spirit. Good luck to you, messieurs. You aren't coming with us, Mousy? I have, other matters to attend to. but Prince Juan is being held in the concierge. I'm sure he'll fill you in on the details. Right. Let's make a move then. Okay. Well, it's gonna take all day to go here, huh? That's alright. Good day, monsieur. Ah, it's you two again. Hey, that's where the Lake Kitten's trial. Baron Roguelet is pacing around cell right now, ranting about wringing your neck. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's super mad, but hey, a criminal's a criminal, right? If the lion didn't want a death sentence, he probably shouldn't have killed the guy. Oh, you're not here to defend him, are you? That would be hilarious. We're actually here to see Prince Juan Cuerdo, heir to the throne of Spain. That mouthy fox, huh? You guys been driving me nuts with this señoros and flamboyant attitude. They say the sooner he hangs, the better. Oh, come on then, while you're young. Oh god, here we go. The Prince of Spain? The Prince of Pain, I presume? Oh my god. Indeed, I am Juan Cuerdo, heir to the whole throne of España, and you must be the legendary lawyer, Señor Jeje Falcon. Well, I wouldn't say legendary. I would even say notable. Such humility. I would expect nothing less from renowned individuals such as yourselves. But let us get down to business. I trust that my compañero, Mousy, explained the situation. He told us he had been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start an investigation. Of course. What is it that you needed to know? To be honest, Prince Juan, I'm a little confused as to how a member of royalty could get in so much trouble. Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder? Of course. Let me see. Where to begin? It was cold and misty morning on the 6th of January. I heard that King Louis Philippe was unveiling a new painting at Palais du Louvre. I wished to meet the man himself. So, after a brief stroll and a picnic in the Tuileries garden, I entered the palace. I need to like roll my R's, but I don't know if I can do that. I found the royal entourage in Louvre's Grande Galerie. When I saw an opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king. A rose! A rose! An international symbol of passion and virtue. How romantic! But before the king could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my fingers. It was a royal guard, a dog by the name Major Howl. Ouch! Cried Major Howl. I have pricked myself upon the thrones of this dastardly flower. And then the Major slumped to the floor. His face turned blue, his mouth frosted, and he died. He died straight away after being pricked? Straight away, senor. It's obvious that the pricked finger was the cause of death, but I don't know of any poisons that act so fast. Nor do I, Senor Falcon. But clearly, the police felt that poison upon the rose's thorns was the only logical explanation. And there were so many witnesses, even the king himself. What could I say to defend myself? So, where did this rose come from? I acquired it from a beautiful Parisian flower seller at Les Halles Markets, a girl by the name Catherine Marie Singe. But surely you're not suggesting that the flower girl applied the poison to herself, Senor Falcon? Well, I'm not making any accusations yet. I'm just planning to explore every line of inquiry. Poison Rose has been added to your evidence folder. Did you want something else, Senor Falcon? Why are you in Paris? Why did you come to Paris, Prince Juan? Oh. I was on a diplomatic mission. I do not know whether you are familiar with current events, but you may have heard that my country is in a state of turmoil. Contenders for the Spanish throne are slandering, plotting, backstabbing. It's chaos, and the people are suffering. So I thought, if I can befriend some French loyalty, perhaps even the king himself, maybe I can strengthen my family's name. With the Cuerdo dynasty restored, I would have a chance at bringing peace to my beautiful nation. Well, I guess the plan's gone out the window. Sparrowson, don't be so rude. No, he is right. I've failed terribly. Don't fret, Prince Juan. We'll do everything in our power to clear your name. Maybe once the dust is settled, you'll have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippe and complete your mission. Thank you, Senor Falcon. I am sure you will do your best. Is there anything else you wanted to ask? What are you reading? What were you reading? reading before we so rudely interrupted. Ha! This book? The Spanish classic, Don Quixote of La Mancha. Do you know it? Readings for squares. Have I read Don Quixote? I might have, because I'm an English major, but I don't know if I read the whole thing or if I just read parts of it. Let's say I've heard of it. I've heard of it. It's about the knight who jousts windmills, right? That's one part of the story, yes. The hero of the virtuous but elderly knight, but the name Don Quixote. In the chapter you mentioned, he takes up arms against an army of giants who are terrorizing a town. Quixote's partner Sancho warns him that the giants are just windmills, and their flailing arms are just sails twirling in the wind. But Quixote doesn't listen. He takes up his lance, gets on his horse, and charges anyway.
Sounds more like dumb Quixote. Am I right, Falcon?
Perhaps he is dumb, Senor Sparrowson, but many of us spend our whole lives jousting imaginary giants.
Speak for yourself, Juan. I've never been jousting, let alone seen a giant.
I think we're getting off track here. Indeed. I'll tell you what, Senor Falcon. I'll lend you my copy of this book. Maybe you'll have time to give it a read at some point. Maybe I will. Thank you. And Inglesio Hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha has been added to your evidence folder. Was there anything else you wanted to know? No, I think that's everything. Thank you.
What's the plan, Big Bird?
Well, we have 2 lines of inquiry. We should enter the scene of the crime, the Palais du Lavier, and see if we can find any clues or witnesses. And we should interview the flower girl in La Halles market to see if she has anything to say about the alleged poisoned rose.
2 tasks spread over 6 days? That sounds almost too easy.
Let's not get complacent. Good luck, senors. 6 days, huh?
Wait a minute, Falcon.
What is it?
Does something seem off about Prince Juan to you?
He's quite a character. He seemed colorful to me, throwing roses, spouting about literature. Juan's one suave Spaniard.
Maybe I misread him.
Well, look, if this is bothering you, then we could always ask around. Maybe look in the city, and maybe someone in the city knows Juan's dirty secrets. If he actually has anything to hide, that is.
Yeah, let's dig up the dirt.
But we still got a trial to prepare for. Priorities, Sparrowson. We don't need to be running into any more issues, that's for sure. Alright, so this is where need to pick me up. That's the drinking place, okay? This is where the murder took place, right? I always like to investigate the murder scene first. I want to know what I'm up against. Falcon and Sparrowson make their way to Palace du Carrousel, the courtyard just north of Louvre Grande's gallery.
This is the Arc de Triomphe over there, right? I swear it's smaller than I remember it.
That's the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, you doofus. The big Arc de Triomphe is up on the road.
What? No way! Why are there 2?
Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he pleases. Well, well, well. Never expected to see you here, JJ. That arrogant voice. Good day, Severin. Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant? Fine, fine. Severin, this is Sparrowson, my assistant. Sparrowson, this is Severin Cocorico, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris.
Oh, are you 2 old school friends or something?
More like arch rivals. Please, JJ. I think arch rival implies some sort of competition. As I recall, we met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions, you did get humiliated terribly. I am amazed a failing bird brain like you was still able to get clients. Actually, Severin, business has never been better. I'll have you know that I'm currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less. The Prince of Spain? Juan Quixote? Well, well. This is quite an amusing coincidence. Don't tell me. Correct. I am the prosecutor for the very same case. It is a pity that the Spanish prince will indubitably hang, but I suppose that's what he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him. You're a bird too. Don't call me a bird brain. You're the only bird brain here, Severin. Oh, one always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. Voltaire.
Uh-oh, he's giving you a verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon, make a witty retort. I'm rubber and you're glue. Yeah, well, I'm rubber and you're glue. What bounces off of you... Wait. Oh, dear. You're the same bumbling fool you've always been, Falcon. But enough talk. If you Miniatures would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ, Sparrowson, I'll see you two in court. I can't stand that guy.
He did seem a bit of a cockerel. But is it true what he said? You know, how he trounced you in court 5 times?
I can't deny it. Severin has a reputation as a ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mountains of evidence, surprise witnesses. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me.
But this time will be different, right?
I hope so.
I know so. For you see, I stole this annotated map of Lavure out of Cocorico's pocket when he was busy rattling off Voltaire quotes.
Sparrowson, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, actually. I swear you were standing 3 meters away the whole time.
You tall birds are so busy with your heads in the clouds that you don't notice those small folk running around your feet. Pigeon Cocorico's pocket was like taking candy from a very tall baby.
Let's take a closer look. I see. This map shows the entire Lavure area. Everything from the Tuileries to the Rue de Lavure. Most convenient. We're currently standing here at the Palace du Carousel. And those pendant arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage, which means that the king first went here, to the Salle des Tribert. And then here, to the Grande Gallery, where the murder occurred.
Didn't Prince Juan say he spent the morning in the Tuileries Gardens?
That's right. So that means Prince Juan approached the Lavure from the west side, somewhere over here.
Sounds like we have a lot of places to visit. Where should we go first?
Let's follow the path of the crime. So this is the Salle du Tribert. If I understand Cocorico's notes correctly, this is the room the king and his entourage stopped in before heading to the Grand Gallery. This room doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't see anybody around to interrogate.
Interview.
Right. Interview.
Well, since it's quiet, maybe we should just take the opportunity to do a little snooping.
What would be the point? Surely all the interesting evidence would be in the Grand Gallery, where the murder took place.
Think about it, Falcon. The police would have already gone over the Grand Gallery with a fine-tooth comb. But I bet that numbskull infector Voltaire didn't even think to check this room for clues. There might be a murder weapon just under our beaks.
Well, their logic seems a little questionable, but it couldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. Okay, a shiny copper urn. I guess it was used for carrying water, or for cremated remains. Probably not both at the same time.
Smells good.
Don't sniff the exhibits, Sparrowson.
No, really. This urn smells amazing. It's almost chocolatey.
You poor thing. You're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop by a bakery on our way back to the office?
Don't patronize me, Falcon. My nose never lies. I'm telling you, there's something in here. I can feel it.
Now you're touching the exhibit? This is definitely a no-no.
See? Look what I found in the urn.
Put that down, Sparrowson. It's just some old rubbish.
No, look. It's a chocolate wrapper. Judging by the smell, the chocolate was bitter and dark. 70 perhaps. 80% cocoa. Belgian in origin. The level of the wrapper crumbling and the firmness of the chocolate residue indicate that this was discarded just a few days ago. Yes, I am certain. The chocolate contained in this wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January, the day of the murder.
Mon Dieu, Sparrowson. You deduced all that from smelling the wrapper?
Imagine what I could work out if I tasted it.
That won't be necessary. Sparrowson, if you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you'd be the world's greatest detective.
If only all evidence were edible.
So, do you have any idea which shop the chocolate was purchased from? That might help us track down the person who consumed it.
No, there's no possible way we could know that. I suppose we just have to visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. What a chore.
Interesting. Because I see Lander Hagescock's Chocolate Emporium written on the wrapper.
Well, you can't blame a bird for trying.
Chocolate wrapper has been added to your evidence folder. Okay, well that was weird. This pillar? The columns have been designed to look Roman. I think the style is ironic. It's not, ionic.
It's not ionic, Falcon. Irony is when a character says something, but the reader knows something completely different.
That's not, never mind. Did I say ironic or ionic? Ah, well, whatever. I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of stand or podium? Maybe it's just a decorative piece.
It's a Roman doorstop. Roman doors were enormous marble slabs, so the doorstops had to be similarly large in order to stay in place.
I don't think that's right.
My uncle's a Roman historian. Trust me.
Oh, Sparrowson. I see a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze.
How much do you think they're worth?
I don't know. 300 francs a piece at least.
What? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession.
I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme, Sparrowson.
Who said anything about archaeology? I'm going to become a museum robber.
Oh, well, that's one way to get rich quick. It's some sort of ceremonial container. It's beautifully crafted, but what did it contain? Maybe it's an arcane wine cabinet.
Don't be so ignorant, Falcon. This is a sacred Mesopotamian artifact gifted to Emperor Hadrian for his victory at Euphrates in 123 AD.
Stop making stuff up. You and I both know nothing about Mesopotamia.
Alright, you got me. This could be a hippo's chamber pot for all I know.
Another column? A supporting column. It's holding the roof up.
If the column were truly supportive, it couldn't hold the roof up. It would encourage the roof to get to its location on time.
Anything else? Moving the mousey, but nothing's happening, so I think we're good here. We're done here. For now, at least.
We can't spend all day staring at Roman artifacts, I suppose. So where to next?
Alright, let's go to the Grand Gallery. Here we are, the Grand Gallery. The murder room. I believe the murder occurred the night, right under the new painting.
I see hundreds of paintings. Which one's the new one?
I haven't the foggiest. We'll have to ask someone. Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Excuse me, monsieur. You look like you know your Mona Lisas from your last suppers. I don't want any attention. Maybe he's not talking to me. Nope, he's definitely talking to me. Keep it together, Eric. Hi. Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January? The one the king came to visit. Oh yeah, I can help you with that. It's the piece right behind you. Ah, I see. It's the painting of the king himself.
That's one noble-looking penguin. What do you think of it, Falcon?
What do I think? Well, I'm no critic, but it's subtle and nuanced. The careful brushstrokes, the pre-Raphaelite soft tones, and the subliminal use of light. This is contrast, nuanced work. It's an evocative painting that alludes to a forgotten era.
You said a lot of words, but I'm not sure if I'm any closer to knowing your opinion.
I'm getting the impression that you two aren't regulars at art galleries. No. We're a right pair of Philistines.
Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never been to the Middle East.
Then I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt? That's right. We're actually hoping we could ask you a couple of questions about what you saw. Oh, I wasn't even in Paris when the murder took place. I didn't see anything. But, I have a friend who might be able to help you out. What's this? R&M Associates, home of the Renard Vulpes, private investigator. Thank you, but I don't normally deal with the gray area of the law types. No, please, give the guy a chance. He helped me out of a bind before, and I'm sure he could do the same for you. Well, I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep hold of the card. We appreciate the help in any case. It's no trouble. R&M business card has been added to your evidence folder. Thank you for your time, monsieur.
Is there anything else we can do here?
Well, ideally, we could turn the whole Grand Gallery upside down and hunt for evidence. But that's not possible, so many people are around. We should probably just move to another room. Okay, let's go over here.
Are we done here?
No. Not just yet. Pass me that map. Okay. We need to go over here. Oh, not you again. Our feather-headed friends wander through the immaculately maintained Tuileries Gardens. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until they spot a familiar face picking up litter by the tree line.
Hey, Falcon, doesn't that groundkeeper over there look familiar?
Yeah. Now that I'm looking at him, he does look like that photographer. What's his name? Roberto Rubino. Roberto Rubino! Did someone call me? Oh, it's you. The lawyers who don't appreciate a masterful photograph when they see it.
It's good to see you gave up your artsy dreams to pursue a more grounded career of groundskeeping.
Hey, I'm not doing this willingly. I was given community service for committing perjury. Can you believe that? They gave me, an esteemed photographer, community service. Me. Yeah, I can believe that. Perjury is somewhat serious. You should be thankful that you got off without jail time. You sound just like that self-righteous judge, Maxime. So, did you two want to ask me something, or are you just here to gawp? Personally, I'm just gawping. Actually, I do have a couple questions if you don't mind, Monsieur Rubino. I don't suppose you bumped into a Spanish fox who goes by the name Prince Juan, have you? Spanish fox? No, I've never met anyone like that. If this is about that assassination attempt on the king, then you're asking the wrong person. I only started working here today. I see. Was there anything else you wanted? How's the groundskeeping going? So, how's that new groundskeeping job working out? Terrible. Tourists are pigs. Sometimes, literally. Look at all this rubbish I found. Beer bottles, tin cans, apple cores. Look what I picked up by the west entrance. A book page. A whole book I could understand, but a single page? What kind of blithering moron loses just one page? Wait a moment. May I take a closer look at that, monsieur? Don Quixote. That's a page from Don Quixote. May I take it off of your hands, monsieur? Sure. What's it worth to you? What's it worth? It's trash. It's literally worthless. Then I suppose I'll be destroying it, per my duties. Alright. I suppose you deserve a little compensation for your trouble. How about you give me a page and... I'll give you 5 francs. I'll speak with Judge Maxime? No. I'll give you 5 francs. I'll pay you 5 francs. Easy money, right? 10. 6. 10. 8. 10. Wow, Falcon. You suck at bartering. Alright, fine. 10 it is. Take my money. Aww. Still, I got 40 francs still. I'm good. Okay. I don't know what the money's for. Did you want to ask us something else? No, that's it. That's all. We'll get, let you get back to your work, Monsieur Rubino. I think we're done. It looks like the porcupine fellow has left the building. Did you want to ask him something? Nothing in particular. I just want some more details on this Renard Vulpes, but I suppose we'll have to leave it for now. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Yep, let's make a move. Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something. I hope not. It's a new day. Oh my god, look at all these places we can go. Should we go to the chocolate place? Let's go chocolate. I like chocolate. Everybody likes chocolate. Welcome to Lander Hagestad's Chocolate Emporium, the finest Belgian chocolate shop in all of Paris. I am Lander Hagestad, the founder and owner of this establishment. And I am J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. Good day, monsieur. Oh, lawyers, very fancy. I must say that I once dreamed of being a lawyer, but, well, circumstances wouldn't allow it. It's a funny story. You see, when I was a young boy, I befriended the son of a Hungarian attorney. Falcon, you have to help me. What is it? It's the smell, Falcon. It's overpowering me. It's demanding that I lay waste to the shop. For pity's sake, restrain yourself, Sparrowson. Oh, but I'm rambling, aren't I? So, are you messieurs here to buy some chocolate? Yes! No. We're actually here on business, monsieur. Business? First things first, we believe that this chocolate wrapper originated from your shop. Are we correct? Oh, yes, that is indeed the trademarked Hagelstock wrapper for genuine Belgian Hagelstock chocolate. It was most certainly bought from this very establishment. Very good. With that established, there's something else we wish to ask, Monsieur Hagelstock. Could the chocolate have been who bought it? Can you tell us who bought the chocolate that was contained in this wrapper, Monsieur Hagelstock? I'm afraid not, messieurs. Not just because of matters of confidentiality, although that is a fact that you understand, but because I can't possibly know that. I thought elephants never forget. My memory is impeccable, monsieur, but you must understand that I have dozens of customers a day. There are hundreds of people who could have potentially bought this particular item. So your memory is good, but you need further information. If we were to give you the description and name of a person, would you be able to tell us whether they purchased something from you? Oh, yes, that I could probably do, monsieur. Let me think. Who to ask about? Grunway. Yes, definitely. Who do we want to ask about? The guard? Have you ever served a member of Royal Guard by the name of Major Howell? No, monsieur. Are you sure? Yes, monsieur. I've served many soldiers, but I don't recall seeing a major here in recent memory. What does that mean, Falcon? Have we lost our lead? Not necessarily. It just means that Major Howell didn't buy the chocolate that may have killed him. There's still a possibility that someone bought the chocolate for him. That's our lead. That's who we want to find. I see. I did once serve a high-ranking officer of British Army who was on his way to Zimbabwe, if you want to hear that story. No, I don't want to hear that story. Let me think. Who to ask about? I guess you're the next possible one. Have you ever served Juan Querido, the Prince of Spain? The Prince of Spain? No, monsieur. Well, that's good to hear. Our clue would have turned into a dead end if our own client turned out to be the chocolate fiend. I did once serve a princess from Mali, if that is any help. You see, I met a girl who was hiking through the Himalayas. Please, stop. Let me think. Who else can we ask about? No. This Dodo is a motherly landlady and manager of Le Canard. That's the bar, though. Maybe I don't have enough people yet in my Facebook. Maybe that's my problem. Because I don't... Mousy? Have you ever served a tiny mouse named Mousy? No, monsieur. Mice terrify me. Messieurs, I'm growing tired of these endless inquiries. Mayhaps you should come back another day. You know, Falcon, it's possible we just haven't encountered the chocolate fiend yet. Rather than coming back here every day and making endless guesses, we should wait until we have someone specific in mind. You might have a point, Sparrowson. Thank you for your time, Monsieur Hagersack. We shall return when our investigation has progressed a little. Anytime, messieurs. Okay, well that sucked. And we wasted a day at the chocolate shop. Well... I guess... Where do we want to go? The market. Talk to the flower girl, maybe? The pair arrived at La Halles Market. Vendors and buskeepers, performers and thieves, bourgeois and peasants, all bustle from place to place. Prince Juan said he met the flower girl here. Cinch. I think he said her name was. There's a swan with flowers over there. Do you think that's her? I think so. It's possible that she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself, so we should probably act with tact and finesse. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Flower Lady? We'd like a word. Tact, Sparrowson, tact. We've been over this. Good day, messieurs. Are you interested in purchasing a flower? Yes, I wish to purchase a rose from my lady. I'm afraid that I'm out of roses. I sold my last one a week ago. Perhaps you'd be satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead. 'Tis a beautiful flower from a fair maiden. Good lord, I can't talk. Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby and says dumb things ever since. Hey! Let me introduce myself. I am JJ Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle Singe? That's right, Catherine Marie Singe. I suppose you're here to ask about the royal assassination attempt? How did you know? I'm no fool, monsieur. I know that a rose that I sold was used as a murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me. The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads. So, do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? Business is slow. Please ask away. Mademoiselle, you mentioned you sold your last rose a week ago. Who did you sell it to? The person who bought the rose. I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox. Sounds like our Juan. I met him around a week ago, on the 6th. We talked for a little while, about the usual things, you know, like how everyone seems to be in debt these days. Then he bought a rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial, but to be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty. Oh? Why's that? Well, actually, never mind. It's just a gut feeling. Mademoiselle, it just so happens that we're defending this particular fox in the Cour d'Assises. If you have anything to say that would prove his innocence, now would be the time to let us know. I'm sorry, messieurs. I can't. Wait! Mademoiselle Singe! Wait up! Nicest way of tact and finesse, Falcon. You scared her off. The Swan obviously knows something crucial about the case. We need to get to the bottom of whatever it is. Agreed, but I don't think she'll be in the mood to tell us anything else. I know. Why don't we try acting with a little more tact and finesse next time? Hush. Well then, I feel like I'm wasting some of these days. Because we only have 6 days, right? Should we go to the bar? Let's go to the bar, because I don't know where else we could really go to. We need leads. Really, Falcon? I thought you were done with your mopey drinking. I'm not here to drink, Sparrowson. Or mope, for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. If we wish to learn about this Prince Juan, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions. Oh, that's pretty good thinking. Ah, you two are back? Feeling any better, hun? Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Quenelle. That's great to hear, hun. Will it be the usual? No. I'm back to investigative work today, so I've got to keep sharp. We wanted to know if you've seen the Prince of Spain around here recently. The Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed, hun, but this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. I'm lucky to serve the occasional bourgeois. You can forget about seeing a member of royalty. That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of your patrons. Feel free. The old regulars, Rufus and Powell, are playing cards in the attic as always. But we get all sorts of colorful characters in the drinking room. I bet if you rattle enough cages, you'd find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know. Thank you, madame. Let's see, where to start? Start from the top and work our way down. Come on, pal. There's one more game of Jack's Noir. Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is. Please, I'll even let you deal this time. The answer's no, Rufus. I'm scared. If you want to play cards, you'll have to ask someone else. Fine, I'll ask that big fellow. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, you, monsieur. Would you care to play some Jack's Noir? Sure. Absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur. Very well then. You don't play? Nope. I'm only familiar with Kegel and Tap Turok. Oh, this is much better than those silly games. Let me show you how it works. I have a deck of cards with values between 1 and 11. I'll deal you 1 card at a time. If you hit 21, you win. I give you 5 francs. 5 francs? Seems a little steep. This is a man's game, monsieur. Only children gamble over petty sous. Besides, higher stakes make for a more exciting game, right? I suppose so. We're actually playing? Go for 21. Your turn. I don't know what stand and hit means. What? Oh! Unlucky, monsieur. Most unfortunate. Shall we have another round? Yeah, do me in. Okay, so I didn't know you only get 1 chance. Got it. Okay. I don't play any games, like card games at all, to be honest with you. Alright. My turn. Oh, hit me. 5? 16. 24. I lose. Crap. Come on. I'm gonna do it until I'm broke. I don't even care. I have a terrible gambling addiction, apparently. Well, I mean, I'm guessing we can win information from him if we win. 7. 15. I'll stay there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please? Well then. This sucks. I have 19. If I lose this, then it's rigged. There's no way. Oh! I finally won! I have no idea. How much money did I spend? Well played, monsieur. Here's your payout. I don't want 5 francs. I have 15 francs left. No, I'm done. Is that it? No, I want information. Not today. I'm afraid I don't have time for that, monsieur. I have some investigative work that I want to take care of. Come on, surely I have time for 1 quick game. No, I already did. I did several quick games. Alright, fine. You know what? Forget you. I played all of those games, hoping I'd find something. So there I was, standing in the grasslands 10 kilometers downriver, rifle in hand. I had been pursuing the set of footprints for an hour. It's getting closer and closer. Could almost smell the beast. Then, spotted it. It was a boar. A big, stupid boar, completely oblivious to my existence. I readied my gun. I carefully took aim. And then, BAM! You shot it? No. It was the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot. Sounds like one of them heart attacks. Me and Nan went the same way. That's what I thought. But when I took a closer look, I noticed the boar was frothing from the mouth. Whoa! It was rabid? Possible. But I don't think so. I remember reading something about frothing on the mouth being a symptom of poisoning. Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone. Good call. Who wants to deal with tainted meat? I need to know more about that boar. More from the boar, please. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes? Can I help you? You said that the beast you were tracking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us some further details? Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid. Well, what do you think caused it? I guess it ain't something bad. I saw some of that poisonous plant around. Wolfsbane, I think they call it. But really, I have no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me. Excuse me, monsieur. What is it? I don't suppose you've seen Juan Querido around here. He's Spanish royalty. Foxy fellow, swanky hat, calls everybody senor. That doesn't sound familiar. Do you recall seeing anything more like that, Piero? Ain't got a clue. Sorry, messieurs, you're barking up the wrong tree. Well, what can you tell us about the Spanish royal family? Do we look like a walking encyclopedia or something? I'm afraid my compadre has a point. If you want to talk about hunting, then I'm your man. Spanish royalty? That sounds like a question to be answered in a library, monsieur, not a tavern. A library? Maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, monsieur. Well, let's give them some peace. I guess that's it. That sucks. I didn't learn anything. Oh, well. Yep, let's make a move. It's another day. Occasionally, special cinematic scenes marked by an exclamation point will pop up on your screen. These cinematic scenes are only available for one day before disappearing, but they take no time to visit. Their viewing is entirely optional. What? Oh, here? Okay, let's go take a look at it then. It's got a cinematic scene, I want to see it. A storm is brewing, my brother. Word of the royal assassination attempt has spread. The proletariats grow confident, but the bourgeois are cowering. It won't be long before we have rioting. And then, a revolution. Okay then. Interesting. Okay, so should we go to the library? Humble hidden library contains formidable... Might as well. I don't really know anything else that I can look up or ask anybody about. Here for a little light reading, are we? Not quite, Sparrowson. I'm following the hunting beagle's advice. Don't eat poisoned pork? The other piece of advice, that if we want to learn about a member of royalty, we should hit the library. Oh, that makes sense. Say, Falcon, I've been meaning to ask, since we're in the library and all, are you a classic literature fan, or do you prefer more modern works? I mean, modern for them is classic for me. I don't know. I mean, I don't read a lot of, like, modern, like, books that are out today, but I'm really, really addicted to Agatha Christie. Like, I love Agatha Christie stuff, so I would say that's her stuff is classic. So, yeah, I like classics. I like the classics, you know. Alain René Lesage, Crébillon Fils, that sort of thing. Don't try to act smart. I saw you reading a book of naughty limericks the other day. You didn't think I'd notice because you put a dull-looking slipcover over it, but I knew, Falcon. I knew. Would the messieurs mind lowering your voices? I can hear your squawking from the other side of the building. My apologies, monsieur. We'll keep it down. Wait, you're a librarian, aren't you? An astute observation. Yes, monsieur. As the only quiet person in the library, I am most assuredly the librarian. Well, now that we have your attention, my friend wants to ask you something. Do? Oh, right, I do. Let's go to the monarchy first. You seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure you're up to date on geopolitical news and the like. I don't need your praise. Spit out whatever imbecilic question is in the back of your throat. Well, we understand that the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a brief rundown on who the contenders are? What a trivial question. Even an elementary school child can name the immediate heirs to every throne in Europe. Yeah, but for the sake of those children who slept through that class, can you refresh our memories? Very well. Pay attention, because I'm not repeating myself. The current reigning monarch of Spain is Queen Regnant Isabella II, the House of Bourbon, daughter of King Ferdinand VII. Upon her death, the crown will likely fall to her husband, King Consort Francis, Duke of Cadiz, although it is certainly possible that an immediate family member could stake a claim. However, the Queen's position is currently being disputed by the Carlists, headed by the Count of Montmolin. I hope that answers your question. Did you catch all of that, Sparrowson? Not a word! Monsieur, we're actually interested in a Prince Juan Quierdo of Spain. I don't think I heard that name in your explanation. Prince? Juan Quierdo? Is that what you said? Monsieur, I think you've been misinformed. There's no current Prince of Spain, and not even sure Quierdo's a real name. There's certainly no line of any Spanish monarchy. How strange. What does this mean, Falcon? Well, one thing's for sure. Our client is not the Prince of Spain. Maybe he's a delusional lunatic. Or perhaps he's involving us in some sort of con. We don't have long before the trial, but it may be in our interest to confront Prince Juan directly and get some answers. Right! Are you two quite done chit-chatting? What about Don Quixote? Don Quixote? Don Quixote. I borrowed this book from a friend. What can you tell us about it? Don Quixote of La Mancha? It's a classic. Everybody's read it. Yeah, everybody. But for those who haven't... I'm not going to sit here and summarize a great work of literature for two imbeciles who are too lazy to read. Nor would I expect you to, monsieur. But what can you tell us about the physical book itself? This particular book didn't come from any library, if that's what you're asking. See? There's no library stamp or card. I assume it's acquired from a bookshop. A French bookshop that the French translation and publishing information wasn't a giveaway. I see. Thank you. Yeah, you can go back to work. Thank you so much. Don't worry, monsieur. I think we are done here. Thanks for your time. Then I bid you good day. It's a new day, but how, is this my last day? I don't know how many days I have left. I feel like this is like, I feel like I'm on day 6, or I'm very close to it though. But I have nothing. You again? Visiting hours are over. Come back later. I have no time for equivalent, monsieur. Stand aside. You can't talk to me like that. I most certainly can. We have reason to believe that you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. This is in direct violation of statutes 204B and 488C of the French Criminal Code of Justice. Failure to comply with our request may result in you, yes you, monsieur, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action. Alright. No need to break out the legalese on me. I'll go open the cell. Wow, Falcon, how'd you memorize his criminal codes? Memorize? Come on, Sparrowson. Learn how to bluff. Learn how to make stuff up. Oh, our Spanish friend. Ah, Senor Falcon. It's good to see you again. You have some good news about my case, I hope. Listen, Juan. In order to maximize our chances of a successful trial, I need to know every bit of information. I can't work with half-truths. You tell me one thing, and the prosecution's evidence tells me another, then we're both in trouble. I'm afraid I don't quite follow, senor. You want me to spell it out? I know that you're not the Prince of Spain. I know that your name is not Juan Quierdo. Where is this coming from? I assure you, senor, that I am the one who I claim to be. If you want your trial to be a farce, then you don't need my help. Come, Sparrowson, we're leaving. Wait. Calm yourself, Monsieur Falcon. I'll reveal all. Did you just say monsieur? What happened to your Spanish accent? Your suspicions are well placed. Juan Quierdo is not my real name. I am not the Spanish prince. That was just a persona I concocted for the purpose of getting arrested. Why would you want to get arrested? You're putting me in a difficult position, monsieur. If I tell you the full story, I will be putting someone else in danger. How about this? I'll tell you a story. I like stories. There was a girl, a mademoiselle who was in a great deal of debt. Everyone has debt these days, monsieur. Indeed, but this particular mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect. That mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I will forget what you were owed. Refuse, and I will reap what I am owed from your parents. With no alternative options, the Mademoiselle accepted. But another man, a gallant knight with foolish, archaic notions of chivalry, heard the Mademoiselle's story. The knight knew that the murder was inevitable, but he saw a way to take the fall in the Mademoiselle's place. Do you understand what I'm saying, monsieur? I understand, monsieur. To be honest, it wasn't the subtlest of allegories. Storytelling was never my strong suit. But I'm glad you're seeing things from my perspective. Hopefully that sheds light on the situation. If I may ask, monsieur, why did you not just go to the police with the information that you had? The police are not always an option. What is a man to do when the justice system itself is the problem? I'll let you know when I figure it out, monsieur. Dwell on it. Perhaps we should talk about something else in the meantime. So what is your real name? What's in the name? It's just an empty label, a vapid reflection of who we really are. Today I'm Juan Quierdo, the Prince of Spain. Tomorrow I may be Bruno Rayer, a pauper living under the bridge of the Seine. But that doesn't change who I am or what I do. That really didn't answer my question. No, I suppose it didn't. But you're a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon. I suspect that you already know my real name. You're Renard Volps, private investigator. Very astute. And you are Monsieur Falcon, private defense attorney. But that wasn't always your name, was it, Monsieur Falcon? Just like me, you know how to adopt a new persona on a whim.
You changed your name, Falcon? I didn't know that.
This isn't about me. Juan. Renard. Monsieur. We're trying to uncover the truth here. Of course. So what truth is it that you're attempting to uncover, Monsieur Falcon? I don't have many more questions for you. I think I've learned all I can for now.
Really? I don't feel we've learned very much.
Oh, Monsieur Falcon. Before I forget, could you find Mousy and ask him whether the birds have successfully flown south for the winter? Whether the birds have flown south? What is that? Some sort of code? Something like that. But rest assured, Monsieur, this does directly pertain to the case. Well, if we have time, I'll be sure to let Mousy know. Let's make a move, Sparrowson. Trial day is approaching.
Right.
I think it's like here. It's gotta be like right here. Okay, so I can go to... Oh, I can only go to one place now. I think it's trial day. Let's go to the office first, though. Mousy might be here.
Falcon, what are you doing? It's trial day. We have a Spanish prince to defend.
Right, what was I thinking? Never mind, then. Oh, I don't know if I have enough evidence. I don't have, like... I don't know who the chocolate person was, or, like... I didn't really get anything. I've got nothing. Can you, like, really, like, not have enough evidence, though? Once again, Sparrowson finds themselves waiting outside the doors of the Tribunal Grand Instance.
Are you feeling nervous, Falcon?
Yeah, a little bit. Of course I'm nervous. What have I learned about Prince Juan? What do I know about the real murder? Nothing.
Easy there, Falcon. We can do this.
Senor Falcon, I trust everything is in order? Absolutely. I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial. Ha, such confidence. That's magnificent to see. And bringing the truth to light, you say? An admirable goal. No more jousting at imaginary giants.
All of you, cease your yammering. The door's opening.
Here we go. Buena suerte, Senor Falcon.
We will.
Is that a we will question?
Are we ready?
We're ready. JJ. Severin? Nervous? Why would I be nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm as calm as a cuckoo. You're the nervous one. The whole courtroom's nervous.
Whoa, cool your feathers, Falcon.
Terrible. You can't even maintain a stoic facade. I thought this trial would be a perfect opportunity for you to redeem your previous embarrassments. But if this is how you act before the trial's even started... Why, you pompous-tailed, posture-perfect... What? Order, order. Let's all settle down. Court is now in session. Psst, Falcon. What is it?
Is it me or does the primary judge look hairier today?
That's a different judge than the one who resided over Dame Caroline's trial, you doofus.
Oh, still a little strange, isn't it?
Yeah. It is a little, I suppose. Excuse me, Your Honor. I was under the impression that Judge Maxine would be residing over this case. Where is he? Judge Maxine has gone on temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with the flight of stairs. But rest assured, assures. Okay, prosecutor, defense, and members of the jury, that I am more than qualified to fill his shoes. Without further ado, let's get the show underway. Okay, I know this is going to be a little bit short, but I feel like I'll go ahead and leave this episode right here. We've done all the investigation, at least that I can do, and then we will do the trial in the next video, and then that way it's kind of like investigation, trial, if this one goes further than that. But I feel like that's the best way to do it. That way I don't stop partway through the trial unless I have to. So I think something's gonna happen. I don't know what we're gonna do, because like this guy has already told us that he's not like the killer, and we're defending him, but I don't know. This game is so weird. It's so cool and so fun, but so weird. Anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting and raving. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you did enjoy. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ. That's fine. Let's knock anyway. Maybe there's somebody like a housekeep or somebody in there, you know, relative, friend, who knows. We should knock anyway. I mean, what if like he forgot to take the note down on the front of his house? That's not the point. The point is we're gonna knock. All right, I don't see the harm. Nothing. No, it doesn't look like he's in, Falcon. We should break it. Why not? We should break in. What? Are you serious? Maybe?